What made her this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Groovy Antagonist. Good evening, my groupies and groupsters. I am Lauren, the Groovy Antagonist. And today I wanted to do something a little different. And because I was thinking, as some of you might know, Groovy Antagonist Live is not actually my main channel. Groovy Antagonist Live is just the channel that I go live on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I do not consider it my main channel. It is my most active channel by far. But I don't consider it my main channel. In fact, some of you might not be aware that Groovy Antagonist Live is called Groovy Antagonist Live because it's opposed to Groovy Antagonist. And today I would like to talk about Groovy Antagonist, my main channel, even if it's a lot more inactive in comparison to Groovy Antagonist Live. And I would like to sort of walk you through sort of like the channel's history, how the videos were made, possibly revisiting some things, and honestly, I just kind of want to take a moment to really appreciate this this sort of archive in history, I guess, my own history. So I'm going to begin by telling you about how these videos you see here are not actually the first videos of Groovy Antagonist. Groovy Antagonist used to have a whole bunch of different videos. Usually they were like Gacha Life videos, honestly. But I took them down a long time ago. And I don't fully regret it, but I partially, a part of me kind of wishes that there was a way that I could at least come back to some of them. You know, just to see if there was anything of quality during there. Probably not. Probably not. But it would be interesting to just go back through them again. I don't know. I don't regret it completely. I feel like a grand portion of me is really happy that these videos aren't anywhere ever again. But I digress. It's a bit here and there. So, the first video. Now, for this first video, I was using the default Microsoft editing software, which isn't actually all that bad. It's not a terrible editing software. At least when you're trying to do like YouTube for free. And I was also using a recording software called Screencastify, which is an extension for the Google Chrome search engine. I'm pretty sure there's it's available elsewhere, but that's what I used. And this particular video, specifically these two Among Us videos right here, they were inspired by, I believe, yeah, okay. They were inspired by this guy, Burr. Now, if you've seen a Burr video, you would know that he has this like very fast-paced, sort of clip-oriented editing style, and that was always really like attractive to me, I guess. Like I've always really liked how he edited those videos, and I tried emulating his style here. and it definitely has a detriment to it. Oh, and one more thing. This thing here. So like Screencastify, I couldn't get it to like record audio for a while, so I had to like manually enter in audio, which can get awkward at like times. Like that sound effect wasn't there. I had to edit
Tell
that
them
in
to bring me
post.
my money. Yeah.
And this is an example of one of the more clip-oriented like editing things. So that's supposed to be like
Tell them to bring me my
me
money. Yeah.
very excited that I got imposter in the game buckets.
Let's do this.
So, alright. This was recorded pretty late at night. Or maybe it wasn't very late at night. All I remember is that it was very late at night for me. When was this video recorded, actually? Like 2020. I was, 2020, after my birthday. I'm gonna be 19 later this year, so 19 minus 5. I was like 14. It's 14 when I was recording this. This guy named Cheese, he was actually, I was actually in an Xbox party with him at the time. He was a friend of mine. I don't think you guys would recognize him. He's never been on the channel. But, I think this is actually the only video he's in ever. Which is, like, sort of weird to think about, because I include my friends in everything. But, like, this is just the only video he's ever in. I don't know. It's probably not crazy to you guys, but it is crazy to me. Alright. So. Right, okay. It's like a little tribute, not tribute, sorry. A little tidbit, I mean, about like all this is that like I've had the files that I downloaded to edit this video on my PC for like years. So like that little jingle and like this little image that I made, I probably still have it in my downloads folder. I don't really like taking down assets. Maybe it's just like an archival thing. Maybe I'm just sentimental. I'm not really sure why I don't get rid of them. But it never goes away. So yeah, this is not a prime example of what I would consider like high quality content. I think like nowadays I would try to do something a bit more higher quality.
No.
I remember getting like I remember like when he was accusing me in that like Xbox party like group chat. I really remember like getting so mad at him. Like, no, you're not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to be recording a video. So he switched it up.
Ooh.
This is another like thing I ripped from Burr, because he uses his clip a lot. Or at least at the time. I don't really watch him nowadays. Victory. Alright. So this first video, I don't think it used to have like a description. I think this, because I remember I added this like a lot later on. But I thinking, yeah. It's not great. But at the time, a lot of people were like a lot of people were very like happy about this. Like this commenter right here. You're actually gonna see him later on. This used to be like my best friend in like 6th grade, and we like talked a lot until pretty much until 8th grade, where we just sort of had to part ways. We're probably gonna talk a bit more about this guy later on because he is in one of these videos. This is just my grandma. This is just her being supportive. And these two people I met in an Among Us like lobby, and you're gonna see them in the next video. I have no idea if they're still subscribed to the channel or not. Probably not. The channel currently has 80 subscribers. So Groovy Antagonist Live has like 15 more people now, which is crazy to me. That, especially considering Groovy Antagonist Live hasn't been around for very long. Like this channel has been around since 2017. First publicly available upload was 4 years ago. So it's been a while. It's been around for a long time. But it's Groovy Antagonist Live still managed to like go beyond, which I'm honestly not very disappointed about. Groovy Antagonist Live is something I'm very proud of. I'm really glad that I get to be a part of this. I'm really glad that, you know, I can make things that people enjoy. And I'm definitely making them a lot more than I was able to. I think now would actually be a good time to talk about why I sort of stopped Groovy Antagonist for a while. Now, Groovy Antagonist is a channel I would really like to keep going. I love uploading and making videos for Groovy Antagonist, but I found this issue where I would like just record something and it just wouldn't hit, and it wouldn't. I didn't think it was gonna be like worth editing, and I just sort of kept getting more and more disappointed, which I never found was like when I just switched to live streaming. It was just better for me. Like it feels more natural. Like I feel like a bad Groovy Antagonist live stream. Like hold on. I'll use an example of a bad Groovy Antagonist live stream, because there's definitely been plenty. So, like, this ghost trick stream. It was whatever, right? It was... there's a lot better streams out that I've made, and because it didn't work, it's probably, like, one of the reasons I won't cover the series again. But because it was a live stream, even though it didn't really do well, it still felt natural. I still feel like I can have the Ghost Trick stream up because it was a genuine, raw, at the time reaction. I don't gotta worry about like editing things in post or making sure like, is this entertaining, or should this be in this certain places. I get to just do what I want to do, and whether it appeals to people or not isn't really a big concern to me. But the live, I guess no. I do want my streams to appeal to people, but like I don't need like a whole bunch of views, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm really losing myself here. But my point is, live streaming feels so natural to me. Like I get it. Edited videos, it takes a while. You gotta overthink a lot of things. You gotta really put your head into it. But live streaming, it's just, I can just put out something of just me having fun, being in the moment. And it's magical to me. Live streaming is something that I'm really happy I got into, because this has changed my life for the better. And I do mean that, genuinely. And I want to thank you guys right now for all the support that Groovy Antagonist Live has gotten throughout its tenure, throughout its life. I don't think I would keep doing this if I knew that nobody was at least partially into it, I also gotta give a big shout out to the co-hosts, because they really help. They really make things natural. Like, I think that co-hosts like Omar and Gordon, for example, they are part of how this stream worked. You know, I really like being in this live streaming element with other people, especially with my friends. So, uh, sorry, I'm trying to. I've lost myself a little bit again, but genuinely, the support means a whole lot to me, and that's why I think live streaming is working so well as compared to all this. The next video we're going to be looking into is the second publicly available Groovy Antagonist video, how it feels to be crewmate. So this had the same problems as the last video, although I did find out the next video how to have screencastify record audio. I'm not going to have a lot to say on this one, I'm going to be honest. So this took a lot of waiting. Among Us just takes a lot of
2 hours later.
Among Us just takes a lot of waiting, especially during that time.
Yes! 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 No! No! No!
Alright. I'm trying to think if there's anything that stuck out. Honestly, this video sort of does have a lot of shortcomings, because there really isn't much to this video.
Oh!
But yeah, this is where I met this guy and the other guy from last time. We're not really in contact anymore, but making this video sort of wait, hold on, is this channel still up? Sorry, I'm getting okay. No, that channel doesn't exist anymore. Cause I remember Evan was the guy from the last video, that cheese guy, and he wanted me to shout him out because he wanted to do YouTube, and then he never uploaded a video ever, and it wasn't worth shouting him out, but I did it anyway because I'm a good person. No, I remember feeling really proud of the crewmate video, but in hindsight, it really was nothing. And it's definitely not something I'd be very interested in doing in the future. This next one is the longest video on Groovy Antagonist Live. Not the Groovy Antagonist. And I think this is at least my third favorite video. My first and second one, first being 1999 and then 1988. Sorry, not 1980. The Taco Bell ads. We're gonna get to them soon because I'm gonna have a lot to say on these. But for this one,
hello, my Groovies and Groupsters. I'm here joined by my friend Skish Gamer.
Skish Gamer was that other guy that you saw earlier,
and Voice Pigeon.
This is the very first incarnation of former Groovy Antagonist alive. Incarnation, is that a word? It's the first ever. It's the very first time Pigeon, who was a former Groovy Antagonist live co-host, has been shown in any sort of channel compass. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you get it. You get it. You get it. You're smart. But recording this video was also
Jumping.
It's
I'm
also
jumping too.
really fun.
Okay. Alright.
mainly because I just really like making content with other people. It's just sort of it's part of why I like doing YouTube. I feel like if I have to give a singular piece of advice to anybody who wants to start YouTube, anyone who's even thinking about it, just don't do it alone. Right? try it with other people. Try it with people you connect with, you know, because it's gonna add like chemistry. It's gonna add soul. It's gonna substantially improve your YouTube experience, both as a creator and as a viewer, because this is one of the most entertaining videos on my channel. Like, no exaggeration, I still absolutely love this video, because it's just me and my two other friends just doing fuck all. We're not even, like, really playing the game all that much. We're just doing whatever we want at that moment.
Oh, no, get away from me. Get away. I know you're right there. I want to try playing on keyboard mouse.
I really hope that, Skish Gamer, I'll call him. I really hope that he sometimes thinks of the time that we spent together as well. Because I'm going to be honest, I think about him quite a bit. And I really hope that he appreciated the time helping me make this video as I enjoyed the time recording this video. This video is one of my most fondest memories with him. And oh boy, there's definitely a lot.
Haven't before.
Okay.
Not trusty. The one's dead and I know it.
Oh, is he? I had no idea.
What?
Am I dead? Am I dead?
Wait. No,
I had no idea.
I'm joking.
I
I'm
know.
dead. I'm dead.
Alright. Let's skip to one of the more
Alright, that
edited
was
segments
easy.
of this video. Because I feel like I'm gonna have a lot more. Hold on.
This information.
I remember this scene being
It's
like
some-
really
Oh, hold
funny.
on, look at me. I'm putting you on trial here. Why did
There's gonna be a lot of like Ace Attorney things you're gonna hear, because I'm just a big fan of Ace Attorney, both then and now. Like Ace Attorney's just really good. I really wish I could make more Ace Attorney content for the channel, but it's just not gonna work out. Mainly because, well, you know, Ace Attorney doesn't really perform on the channel all that well. And honestly, visual novels themselves, except for Dial Town performs. But other than that, like, visual novels don't really fit well for like the platform. Maybe not platform. The medium is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of like Ace Attorney things sprinkle out through my content. And one quick side note, you see here how the Roblox cursor and like my cursor are like visible? That's like a weird screencastify thing that like they did. And I don't know if it's fixed or not because I don't use screencastify anymore. I use OBS. But I have no idea if it's fixed or not. But that was just like a prevalent issue throughout most of my early content.
do you feel the need to share this information?
I just feel. Can you not touch me?
I didn't know, like, I didn't really know how to laugh. This is during a time where I had, like, a very awkward laugh. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I still kind of laugh like that, like, every once in a while. I've always sort of had, like, a very awkward laugh. I don't feel like I could ever, like, do a try not to laugh just because I don't really have, like, a good laugh most of the time. But that's neither here or there. Let me continue.
Oh god.
I don't know why. I feel like I should have cut this scene out entirely. Because I always had this need, or I had this feel for, like, continuity. It had to, like, continue in a way. And I think if I were to make this video again, I just wouldn't feel the need to, like, say, oh, this happened, but we're not putting it in the video. Like, I feel like that explanation just isn't necessary.
Hello. Ah! That
I
was a
can't.
knife.
I'm sheriff.
Oh, you know what? I think we can talk about the elephant in the room. During this period, I was publicly trans, but I didn't start voice training until, honestly, until this channel started. Like, I started voice training pretty early on between this channel. And I'm still not very good at voice training. A lot of people usually can't even tell that I'm, like, trying to put my voice higher, and they just call me a guy anyway. But, like, but I do try voice training now. For those of you who are curious, this is more of how my voice actually sounds like if I let go, if I don't do the voice training. This is more what my actual voice is. It's a lot more deeper than the voice I usually do. And then this one is like my sort of attempt to feminize it. I'm still trying to make it sound more like a natural feminine voice. But back then, I wasn't really trying to. I had a lot of reasons, but honestly, those reasons are kind of lost on me at the moment.
I can't even shoot you.
Give me a minute.
Okay, I'm going back on.
Hi, Tango.
Yeah.
One anything you'll regret. Review it.
I'm sorry, but like I can't get over how big your avatar's head is.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of things that this guy said in this video, like, became like a vocal stim for me for a while. Cause like, I feel like an imposter. Like, that really stuck with me for quite some time. I used to quote it a lot, and I don't think anyone knew what I was trying to reference. But I don't know, it always stuck with me. I mean, not always. It's definitely not something I bring up nowadays, but it stuck with me for a while because he just has a way of doing these little things that they're just so funny to me. I don't know. He's just a really funny guy.
Yes, I know.
Is that why they call you Big Man? Because you have a big head?
I feel like I am the least funniest person in this video. Like I hear myself, and I just cringe a lot. Meanwhile, like Skish Gamer and Pigeon, they've always been funny. They've always been really funny people.
They call me Big Man.
Ooh, Big
Doesn't
Man.
need Big Man.
Voice Pigeon, why are you doing Fortnite dances, bro?
I'm hitting a jig. I'm hitting a jig.
Jig hitting.
Yeah, it's like going through all these like little moments where I don't know. I feel like I'm the least funniest person in the room. Yet I'm the one like publishing it. I don't know. It feels so off, I guess.
Okay, well this is kind of sussy.
This is definitely a product of 2021. You're gonna hear a lot of Among Us humor here. And I'm not entirely sorry. I'm just mostly sorry. And I can't be completely sorry, because this was just who I was back in the day. You know? I wasn't always the funniest. I feel like my circle of friends was always the funny ones. But damn, I tried. And damn, I was hit and miss.
Water bottle.
Honestly, that scene like got me tense still. Like I was like, whew, like goddamn.
Ah.
I'm gonna be honest, most of this footage is gonna be cut out because I'm just staring and wandering around everywhere. We might have to do like a... Might have to, well, I just epically owned you.
Okay, yeah, I didn't realize how much I sucked during this. Like, Of course, I'm saying epically owned, like, ironically here, but it doesn't really translate very well. And it sounds like I'm saying that, like, genuinely. And, it's just so cringe. But, it's who I was. It's who I was. And, I don't know. I don't know if it makes that, like, more or less anything, really.
What is up, guys?
Might have
Welcome
to
back
do.
to another Skish Gamer video.
Hold on,
Today,
hold
we're
on.
gonna-
Hold on. Alt Groove. Alt Groove. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. This is reminding me that Groovy Antagonist, for those of you who don't know, wasn't always Groovy Antagonist. During this era, I was known as the Groovester. But I decided to change my username because someone else was trying to be the Groovester, and they were a lot more popular than I was. So I changed it to Groovy Antagonist, which was my Reddit username at the time. And that ended up being a pretty, like, smart branding move. Because Groovy Antagonist, the Reddit username, was synonymous with an OC I made. And it was a lot more easier for me to credit that OC to me when I was Groovy Antagonist everywhere and not just Reddit. And Old Groove, the alt stood for Ultimate because I was a big Danganronpa fan back then. Yeah, I was part of the 2021 Danganronpa space. So you can picture the type of person I was back then. Like, it's not great.
Today,
Hold
we're
on.
gonna-
Hold on. You're a Skish Gamer video.
Oh, sorry. That was a joke.
This bit is so good, but I feel like I'm like the worst person
I'll
in the
go back
bit.
to
You'll never.
Like, I feel like the bit would be better if Pigeon was like, responding to it instead. Like, I don't know.
Never see that happen ever again.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I don't start getting funny in my own videos until the next video after. Cause this video I'm pretty funny in. This video I'm the only person in. And then these two videos I'm pretty funny in. But like, here it's just, I don't know. You could definitely tell that I was trying to like swing at the ropes, you know? I
Unless
think I was
want
trying
you,
too
big
much.
man.
big man. Do not touch me.
Hold on. Hold on. Can we get a 360 view? Can we get a 360 view?
I was mimicking the Dream speedrun theme because that song was just stuck in my head when I was trying to get a 360 view. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of little jingles that get like stuck in my head that I just like apply to random situations. And sometimes it makes it funnier. Sometimes it's like this where it's just kind of like what? But I don't know. I think I still do that today, honestly. Like, it's not as prevalent. But I think it's just, like, a little attribute that just sort of always stuck with me as a person.
Okay. Okay. 360
I'm
view.
wondering if I have anything that I want to add to this, like... Alright, you want to hear some, like, juicy drama? While recording this video, this is beginning to the time where me and Skish Gamer were doing like having a bit of a falling out. Not because we didn't dislike each other. No, we were definitely friends. But we started like having our own lives and like separating. And I remember this like
I think
I remember this little
think
bit
of
we
Fred
did
here. He's been acting a little sus.
where me and Pigeon like are conspiring against Devon. I remember during that time, even though I did mean it as a bit, it sort of felt, I don't know. I feel like it had like this power to me. like, because me and Pigeon at that time were getting closer, while me and Devon were like being a bit farther and farther away, and that just sort of felt symbolic, even if it was like a very little thing. It felt symbolic of how I felt like things were going. So I never mentioned it to them then, and I don't think I'll mention it to Pigeon now because I'm still in contact with her, but I don't think I'll really say, what that scene in quotes, meant to me. But it was something. It was strange. Because back then, it was me and Devon against Will. Me, Devon. I can call him Devon. His username says his name there. It was me, him, and our other friend Matthew against the world. And then Devon and Matthew sort of felt like the world. Sorry, I need to let the cat out. I think that's why this video means a lot to me. Because it feels like a trip. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. It feels like a time capsule or a remembrance of something that was once something to me and now isn't a thing anymore. I think that's why I look at this video so fondly. And sometimes I wonder if this video wasn't recorded, would I remember this? I think I would. I think I would remember this experience. I don't think I would remember too specifically of it, but I think I would remember that this happened. And I'm glad this was archived. I'm glad this is still up. That way I can remember Devon for who he was and not what we are now. Which, once again, we're not on like bad terms. We're just like, it has been quite the while since we talked. And I'm not sure if we'll ever talk again. I'll be honest, I still miss him. Every now and again. I don't think about him a lot, but once I do, I don't know. Because I still have his contact information. I feel like I could reach out to him. I just don't really know if I should. I guess time will have to tell.
I think he's using his hacker skills. I think he's hijacking us.
This is one of the few moments where I was kind of funny. Trying to think if there's any more memorable parts in the video. Or at least like cause all of this is funny. Like I feel like if I sat down and watched all this, I would enjoy it. But I feel like we gotta move on, Just trying to see if any like particular moment just jumps out to me right now. The outro.
Press the like button, and I will find them. Good night.
This outro, I think it's like Poems of Dreams I think that's the name of it, from the DDLC soundtrack. I used to be a big fan of DDLC. Probably not during this era. I feel like I was starting to fade out. I was faded out like during this era, but I was still like a big fan of it. And I guess I still am now, but like, that's not relevant. But that song was used, and this image was used as my outro for a very long time. And I think if I ever like come back, I'll probably use that music again, honestly. Because I felt at the time that fit my channel pretty well, and it still does. I don't think it's as iconic as my I guess I haven't used this stream intro music in a while. Like this song. Like, I hear this song, and I think of Groovy Antagonist. Even if I haven't used it as an intro for a while. Because it's copyrighted, and I don't want Nathan Hanover to get, like, angry at me. But, like, this song is as iconic to me for the Groovy Antagonist channel as this one. In a way, it's sort of an evolution of how I view the channel's energy. So, before this video, originally didn't have this thumbnail. It was just like an auto-generated YouTube one. But I added this thumbnail like later, because I did some like crazy shit with my YouTube channel, and it would allow me to do thumbnails. So I added this thumbnail like a lot later, and then this thumbnail later. And this thumbnail was actually drawn during a time where me and Pigeon weren't actually getting along. And I don't know, I feel like that's another reason why I came back to this video a lot. Because at that time, you know, conflicts were like close, and I don't know, I'm not really sure where I'm getting at here. But this video meant a lot to me, like, during that previous time. Because I'd rewatch it every now and then.
I'm pretty sure I'm only going to include the footage that makes me look good in the game.
These two people, both Pigeon and Skeleton Has a Gun, aka Joey, I'm still friends with these people. I'm very glad I am. This is the beginning where I feel like I was like genuinely kind of funny in this video, at least during the time. Because like this beginning bit where I say
I'm pretty sure I'm only going to include the footage that makes me look good in the game.
see, this is a pretty good bit, right? But it also comes back later.
Wow,
Oh, come
you better
on.
include that in the video.
Wow.
Actually,
No.
See, it comes back. And I don't know, I'm still pretty proud of this bit. Where, like, I do bad. See, I'm only gonna include the footage. You get the joke. I'm not gonna explain it to you. You're smart. But, I don't know, it's still funny to me. And I'm really glad I... That is a crazy recommended video. But, anyway, yeah, I don't know. This is the very first time I felt like I
look
was
good
funny.
in the game. What's up, my Groovies and Groovsters? I am here joined by my friend Voiced Pigeon, and
I'm sorry, hold on. Give me a minute. I gotta check the other video one more time.
hello, my Groovies and Groovsters. I'm
Groovies and Groovsters, I think, originated from this video. And became a staple from, like, here to here and then, like, onward. So that's the origin of Groovies and Groovsters. Groovies and Groovsters was supposed to be reminiscent of One Topic's Guys, Gals, and Non-Binary Pals. Because I really wanted to have, like, some non-gender specific, like, nouns I could assign to my viewer base. And I settled on Groovies and Groovsters because at the time I was the Groovster. And I think it's still a pretty good, like, thing now. I still address my stream with what's up or what's good, my Groovies and Groovsters. It's a good intro. I'm glad I thought of it.
I'm pretty sure I'm only going to
You've heard this one.
Groovies and Groovsters. I am here joined by my friend Voiced Pigeon and Deku's Broken, and today we're gonna be playing Funky Friday. So, yeah.
Of course, the round transitions, or they use a soundbite from one of the Monty Python movies. I don't quite remember. This video does not have very good sound mixing. You're gonna hear like the music more than you hear either me or Pigeon at sometimes, or Joey.
Well, I'm already terribly losing.
I gotta yell. I'm pretty sure like during the recording of this, my parents like knocked on my bedroom door and told me to like be quiet because the music was too loud and I was trying to like go over the music.
Oh god, Deku's hair!
Okay, I used to call him Deku because at the time his Xbox username was Deku is broken. So I would alternate between Joey, Deku, Slushy Skeleton. Well, Slushy Skeleton wasn't back then, but you know, Skeleton, you know, all those different names. I was never good at this game, and I still am not now.
Okay, I need to turn down the volume.
This was never like Soundsmith thing because I was watching Soundsmith a lot, like dun 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 dun. That's part of his weapon stereotypes, hat stereotypes, like video series.
Ding ding sound.
Alright, so who wants to
Here's
go
another
up
thing
against
that I did, where like, round 2 was cut for time. Like I didn't need to do that. I could have just said round 3 was round 2, and I don't think anyone else would have cared. I don't think anyone would have
You
noticed.
can pick a
Point
song,
two,
but
Liz.
don't murderize me, okay, please?
Yeah, don't kill him, please.
Don't
We
pick
can't-
like
we can't
Oh.
have him
Don't kill you. Okay, got it.
madness.
dead. No, you're gonna
Whatever
pick
the
one of
hardest
the
mod
ones
is
from the
now.
map mod.
Alright, I'm not
Don't
gonna
pick-
kill you.
No map mod. I've seen that crap.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that crap is no. Why?
Yeah. So like I said, this is one of the very first times where I figured how to like be funny in a video. You can really see me get like comfortable with my comedy style, like moving forward. Trying to think about
Monster.
what's in this because
Hashtag
it's been a while since I've
not
seen
let
this.
Groovy play this game, please.
Seven!
Not let Groovy play this game. Yeah, I remember like tweeting that out. It was just like a
Oh,
thing.
God. You're actually good at this.
Pretty sure there's
Oh,
like
yeah,
some
yeah.
bit in here.
Why are you actually good at
I think I returned that, like,
I don't know
not
why
let
not.
Groovy play this game.
That's why I'm asking. I can't.
Yeah, this is almost everywhere I think.
Oh, God.
I'm
Forget the
speedrunning
Frida song. I'm
here.
looking under you. I'm looking under my bed for you at night.
Why? Because I'm actually somehow...
I honestly don't remember the context to I'm looking under you from my bed at night thing. I don't remember that context at all.
So
Voice
one,
pigeon. Voice pigeon, look
I
at me.
did.
Look at me when I say this. Look at me when I say this. Good luck.
I can beat both of you at OP songs, and I don't know how.
Wait, pick an easy song.
oh, like it's very behind.
How is voice pigeon winning? This is the dude that beat all odds, and yet he's losing the dad battle.
Good job,
I was very slow.
I just say,
I was just very slow with my delivery, like, back then. I'm honestly kind of slow on my delivery, like, now. I'm a very slow-minded person, honestly.
one part and partly...
I know which one. Groovy.
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. All right, look at me when I say this.
No, I'm like,
Let's meet an old friend.
That part.
Forget
Alright,
target
pick one.
practice. Let's go to TKO. TKO, yes.
I hate you when like,
Wait, no, because of the way you're positioned, I'm gonna lose. I just voted myself to lose.
If you do that, you're like not good.
Pretty sure I won this round, I think. I don't remember. I might have lost. I don't know. I feel like I've said what I can say about this video. There's a lot of returning bits here, which I found was very successful for the video. Playing on an Uncle Topia server, I'm gonna be honest. I think out of like all the videos I have up at this very moment, playing on an Uncle Topia server is like.
What's up, my groovies and
Oh wait, there is one piece of trivia I can give for this video. That is 2 pieces really. That is like actually like interesting. Number 1, this is the very first and no second. It's the okay. How it feels to be crewmate. I did not have any friends for that one, but I also didn't use my mic, and it was like a different audio style. So this is the very first like traditional Groovy Antagonist video where I didn't actually have like any friends with me, and it was just like a solo recording. And also, this is the only video with like full captioning. I planned on going back and captioning all my videos, but I never got around to it because doing that is very difficult. But for this video, you can.
Roosters, I've already messed up the intro. We're gonna be playing on an Uncle Topia server for Team Fortress 2. That would be like the video, I guess.
The captioning is a lot more like energetic than I am in this video.
I've never heard that voice line before.
I don't know if that voice line was rare,
And
but I
I've
still
been
barely hear that.
playing-
Still barely hear that like voice line. So at this time, I've played the heavy class for 23 hours in total. But I am proud and disappointed to announce that this number is about in the latter half of the 50s like range. I play heavy a lot.
Heavy for 23 hours total.
Prepare to complete in 10 seconds.
I've never heard that.
5, 4,
Alright, so I
3.
was just sort of like fucking around in TF2. It was a fun experience, but I wasn't really doing anything. There's also another like recording later at night. And that's why I wasn't very energetic in this video. But this video, it's alright. But it's really not too much like of anything really. It is definitely I definitely consider it my most boring video. Like I feel like if I had to delete any video, I'm not going to delete any of the videos, but if I had to delete one, it would be the Uncle Topia video. Now, sketch comedy. I really like sketch comedy. It's my I wouldn't say it's it might be my favorite medium of comedy, honestly. And I wanted to do sketches on my YouTube channel for quite a while. And I didn't really know how to do that. But recently, or no, not recently, but recently during the time that this was filmed, I was given the keys to a Roblox group called Roblox Taco Bell. It was a group formerly owned by my friend Devon, aka Skish Gamer, who I was talking about earlier, but he decided to give that group up to me. I think that was like a few months before the first Roblox Taco Bell ad was recorded. Might have been a full year. But yeah, so I didn't really know what to do with that group, but I wanted it to be popular because it was something that I cared about at the time. I have a lot of memories regarding Roblox Taco Bell, and I wouldn't say it's something I'm really proud of today, but I definitely look back on it fondly. And I wanted to do something for it, because I wasn't really doing anything with it. Devon wasn't really doing anything with it at the time. So I was like, you know what? What if I advertised the group? What if I made a sketch video for like a 1980s advertisement for Taco Bell. That's like mainly comedy, like mainly like comedic, but there's also like some lore elements thrown in a way. And so I did that. I got on the game, the Roblox Taco Bell headquarters game. I got my friend Pigeon to join me, and together we recorded this. And this is my second favorite video.
Hey you. Hey me?
So
Are
these were
you
both like
losing
Roblox
blood at a
avatars that
rapid
I played
pace?
with a lot.
Yes. Are you in this current situation?
Man, all I want right now is a taco with a bowl of tar.
Well, I got a solution for you.
Who are you?
Welcome to...
I didn't write a lot, but I did have like specific like instructions. Like all of this was directed by me. Like all of the lines were like lines I instructed people to say.
Roblox Taco Bell.
A lot of it was improv.
Here, we are not responsible.
Like
Type 2
I remember like going to Pigeon saying, "All right, do you think you could say this line?" instead of like writing it down beforehand. But it was mainly lines I came up with like this on the spot, I think.
And 4, get bloody diarrhea. We sell volcano taco because it will make your bathroom like a volcano. We got regular taco, which will make your bathroom like a regular.
I almost said
we
taco
got
there.
a supreme taco.
I was
we
trying
got a
not to.
burrito supreme, and our favorite one, testing only. You can also ask for a bowl of tar. Let's hear a word from our satisfied customer.
I got lead poisoning from your establishment.
Join our group
You know what?
today.
No. I wasn't given the group at the time. Because big man, that was Devon. That was Skish Gamer. That was still him. So this was actually when he still had the group. Okay, I didn't remember that. All right.
Hey.
No, okay, now I remember. Like a few days after. No, it was the day. It was the day I recorded this and uploaded it. Devon gave me like ownership of the group.
Ooh, you can also
It was crazy.
buy some shirts. I know you guys like shirts. Ah.
So, and for a while, for 2 whole years, this was the last video uploaded on Groovy Antagonist. And I kept looking at it, and I kept being like, no, I don't want this to be the end, but I'm struggling to make any more videos. What can I do to move on? And I was like, you know what? What if I did it again? So I did it again. This time, I have a a very bigger cast this time. I'm here joined by my friend Omar, who is now Omar from Just Breaking It Down, but at the time was Omar the Failure. My friend Spider Sonic, and once again Pigeon. Omar is a current co-host for Groovy Antagonist Live. You're gonna see him in a few streams. He was even in the last stream. Pigeon, as I said earlier, is no longer a co-host, but was for a while. And Spider is... If you see any art for this channel that's like of my character, assume it was drawn by Spider. He's a really talented artist. I go for him for any art needs I could ever have. I absolutely adore his work. I think he is just amazing at what he does. We met him, me and my friend Gordon from GCS Gaming, who you definitely will like recognize. Me and him, we met this guy through a series called Carl's World, and it was a series that me and Gordon were making, and he was the animator. And his animations were okay. He made very okay animations for Carl's World. But his work now is just nothing short of impeccable. And I don't know if he does like public commissions, probably not. But if he does, you might wanna reach out because he is just I can't recommend anyone else other than Spider Sonic. Anyway, so he, Omar, and Pigeon are in this video. And this video was actually fully written out. I didn't improv this one. This one had a script.
I love my floor notches.
I got lead poisoned at this location in 1980.
You love how clean this place is.
You guys tried a bowl of tar?
Hey guys, are you loving your food?
Okay, so you notice how they're a lot more quieter? It's because I had the mic close to my head, my face, the entire time, and I didn't realize it was this close. So it was really loud the entire video. So I had to, like, turn it down in post. And I felt really disappointed, but I didn't want to reshoot it because I just wanted to get this done. This is the very first video that was not made on Screencastify or the Microsoft default video editing. This one I switched to a program called Clipchamp for editing and OBS for recording. So the quality has gone up a lot.
Well, I have a special offer for you. Ooh, I know you want to join the group. I know you're a little group joiner, aren't you? You're a little group joiner, aren't you? That's right. That's right. In fact, I bet you want some shirts. I bet you want shirts because look at all these shirts. There's so much. Please give me money. Please, please give me money. Please.
I love Roblox Taco Bell.
I love Roblox Taco Bell.
I love Roblox Taco Bell.
Join now.
So that person in the dumpster was not supposed to be me, but it was someone that I recorded like voice lines for. Now, you're about to get some exclusive Groovy Antagonist lore. Because I was going to elaborate this in a video called Roblox Taco Bell Ad 2000. It was going to be the final Roblox Taco Bell ad. It was going to reveal who was in the dumpster.
Hey you.
And it's someone in this video.
Hey me?
It was supposed to be her. It was supposed to be that she was in the dumpster. And that, like, I don't remember the entire lore, but there's going to be, like, this underground tunnel. There's a whole, like, Roblox Taco Bell lore thing with, like, a KFC involved. It was crazy. And it was involved. And I never did anything with it. I don't quite remember as to why, but things just got in the way. We now reach our final Groovy Antagonist video. And that was a promotion for Groovy Antagonist Live. It was a compilation from all of Season 1's video. Season 1's video, I mean. Video. It's a compilation of many of the best moments from Season 1. If you don't know, Groovy Antagonist Live is a channel that runs based on seasons. Season 1 was the season that took place from when I had that, like, hat profile picture until I moved to the early version of this one. We are currently on season 2A. Sorry, 2B. 2A was the early version of this profile picture. 2B is this version. And I probably won't do like a compilation for season 2A's like streams. But it does operate on seasons. And when this season ends, season 2, I will get a whole bunch of clips and upload it on Groovy Antagonist.
You know, I'm a continue playing some more Roll
This is the very first
Hello?
like episode in a while where there was actual comments here. And this is also, despite Gordon from GCS Gaming appearing in most of my content, this is the first and only video he's ever been in on the channel Groovy Antagonist. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because he's so synonymous. He's like, I can't think of Groovy Antagonist Live without thinking of the Lauren and Gordon duo. But it doesn't really exist on Groovy Antagonist. It only exists on Groovy Antagonist Live. So, take that as you will,
At this point, I'm not even playing it just because you guys are playing it. I'm playing it because I'm starting to get hooked up to it.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Hello.
This game is actually good.
He's dead! This is still by far my favorite moment on Groovy Antagonist Live ever. When I first killed Baldy. Like, I couldn't contain myself.
On top of Mr. Beast.
Like, the reason you barely hear me laughing is because I was struggling to breathe. Like, I couldn't... Like, my mouth was just open. And I really wanted to, like, let it out more. But I was struggling. I was suffocating with how funny it was to me. Like,
What?
I think I could have died that day. There it is. There it is. A. This is also very okay. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on.
Oh yeah, you still need to help Richie.
Hey guys, he looks like Pie. Pie guys, Five Guys.
You said something about
This
having.
moment was animated. If I can find it, I might like showcase it later in the Discord server. Link down in the description.
Sorry.
Alan, keep it hidden. I think I was sick when recording this.
Yeah, on God.
That's why I kind
Except
of
for-
sound like, like, that's
Sorry,
not
we're saying he's gonna kill himself, but that's besides the point. Because those were all like very big L's.
on a skateboard. I got distracted by a bald man telling me not to watch his stream high because I would bust. Wow, Baldy Basic got wild.
Don't
Yo,
watch
hold
my
on, wait. I
stream.
kinda want listen to
Hey.
Yeah, what if I turn around? Alright, you know what? If you want to watch this video, you gotta go to Groovy Antagonist to watch it. It's a really good video. Has some of the best moments that Groovy Antagonist Live has ever had. And, I don't know, I'm really proud of the video. It's definitely not one of my, like, top tier videos. I know, it's higher. It's just, you know, it's not my favorite. Now, before Groovy Antagonist Live was a thing, there was a couple of Groovy Antagonist streams. 3 of which I think are not around anymore. But we had some Groovy Antagonist streams. My very first stream is test stream.
Start streaming right now. Okay. According to OBS, I am currently live streaming right now. And it should be on the starting soon screen.
So, fun fact. The very first co-host in the Groovy Antagonist live streaming experience was a guy who has a name I'm not sure if I can legally say at the moment. Now, I don't think he will sue, but this is the very first co-host in Groovy Antagonist history, like for a live stream, has threatened to sue me if I talk about him. So I haven't signed an NDA. I'm pretty sure legally I would be good. especially given the reasons as to why this guy is interested in suing me. But for just to keep things safe, I will not name him during the duration of the stream. I did not actually unlist this, but I'm glad I didn't. But this stream was me like getting OBS figured out. This was we were doing a Plants vs Zombies like thing, and this was like the final live stream I did on the Groovy Antagonist
Oh wait, I need to add you
channel.
first. Hold on, what's your username?
I'm pretty sure you can join through me.
I can't. Skeleton has a gun. One word.
Skeleton.
Yeah, it's
As-
Robo.
Oh yeah, Joey! Skeleton has a gun. Doesn't really, I don't remember why it got cut out, but anyway, this, like, he doesn't really co-host anymore, but he did co-host for a while. So I guess both him and Pigeon are sort of former co-hosts. But, yeah, this was the very last live stream. I was just doing shit on Roblox. It was pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I have a lot of fond memories of live streaming, of making videos for Groovy Antagonist, and I really hope that one day I can upload another video to this channel. Groovy Antagonist will always have a very special place in my heart. It's always going to be a channel that I love to death. And I really love what I do. I love Groovy Antagonist. I love Groovy Antagonist Live. I cannot imagine a world where I'm not doing this. And I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad this is what I've decided to do with my time. It hasn't always paid off, I'll be honest. Sometimes this channel can be more trouble than it's worth. But I'm glad I'm going through it. I'm glad that I've made it as far as I have, and I hope I go farther. I hope that one day all of the work I do will pay off. I hope one day I will have both channels be successful, and I hope one day that I'll see my quality improve once more. That is it, my Groovies and Groovesters. I have been Lauren the Groovy Antagonist. I will continue to be Lauren the Groovy Antagonist. And I'll see you later, alligators.